Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to try some more new SHIT. I have the new Moda Prismatic Pro makeup brushes, supposedly a dupe for the Oval Artiste brushes. I got these at Walmart and I think this whole package was like $16 for 4 of them. It comes with an 801 brush, 802 brush, 803 brush, and an 804 brush. At 801 it's the biggest one and then it gets smaller from there. The biggest one is supposed to be used for cream or liquid foundation. Move the brush in one fluid movement over your face to apply and blend. The second largest one is ideal for blush or bronzer application for a stunning glow. This almost smallest one is to create a flawlessly blended contour under your cheekbones, along your jawline, or at your hairline. And the smallest one is perfect for applying concealer, blending makeup under eyes, or for contouring your nose and other small areas of the face. So we're gonna just kind of try these in order. First I'm just gonna put some primer on my face and then we'll see what this is all about, okay? I'm gonna do my Makeup Forever foundation stick. That way we can see, because obviously I want to know if it's going to blend out the foundation I use every day. And then I'll take my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless and just dot that on my face so I can mix two together. And I give it a go. It feels wrong because this is so pretty. Okay. So I'm just going to take the 801 brush, the foundation brush, and we're going to give it a whirl, okay? Okay. It almost feels like it's about ready to break when I like push it on my face. It feels like I need to hold it right here so that it doesn't break when I'm pushing it on my face. So far the coverage is pretty even, it's not really streaky. And I'm not really pushing that hard, just like normal pressure that I would for any foundation brush. The coverage is pretty even. It's not really streaky. I thought it would be. And this doesn't seem to be picking up a lot of product. It seems to just be kind of sitting on the surface of it. I can't tell if it was like made to bend as I push so that it'd be like flexible, or if it's just really flimsy and it's about ready to break. But so far I'm not really mad at it. It's actually really pretty. And it's really soft, not scratchy at all. I think we got a good one here. I think we got a very good one. The coverage is really good. Not streaky at all. I like it, guys! Oh my god! I honestly didn't think that these were gonna work that well. The next one is the 802 for blush and bronzer application. So we're gonna skip that so we can do our concealer first. It says that this tiny baby one is supposed to be for concealer, but I honestly just want to use the 803, which is the one bigger than the smaller one for my concealer, just because I feel like it would get a little bit more. Max, stop. But this is for your contour, like that. So I guess we'll use this one for concealer, even though it's really tiny. But I'll probably, if I like them, I'll probably end up using this one the most. This is just the Borderless White concealer that I've been using for like ever. That I've been using forever. And then I'll just put a little bit of Makeup Forever with it to brighten it. And to get a little bit more coverage. Okay, so if this doesn't work, I'm going to use the other one because this seems so small. Okay. I'm not sure. really hard because it's really small. Yeah, not for me. Okay. Let's try this one. This is the 803. So this one's supposed to be for contour, but the other one is just too small. Oh, there we go. There we go. Much better, much better. Okay, yeah, so the 803, I'm not going to be using for contouring. I'm just going to be using it for my concealer. And to get snot out of my nose. Yeah, that smaller one might be okay to apply it to the eyelids, but not under the eye because this area is so much bigger than the brush. Wowzers. Okay, so that one's also a yes for me, but this one, the little baby one, the 804, that's a no. It's a no from me. Nice, okay? They're really nice, okay? So, let me set my under eyes real quick. So let's try this guy to contour my nose with. Let's try the 804, the little baby one. So I'm gonna use a powder contour just because I don't like using cream contour, okay? But with these brushes, they would be ideal for cream contouring. Maybe I'll do a different video on cream contouring, but today I'm just gonna use powders because that's what I like to use. So look at the 3 to 4. Do not go in there! It's really small, so it fits right where you need it. And you can just use a couple strokes, and it doesn't lay down a lot of the product, which is nice because when you contour your nose, you want it to be really subtle. Just so your nose has a little bit more shape and it doesn't look like it's broken like mine does. How about that? How about that? I'm gonna use the 802 now. So it doesn't really have directions on how to do this, so I'm just going to, I guess, swirl it in and hit it off. I don't know. And then I'm just going to bronze up my face, I guess. It's not bad, guys. It's not horrible. It's just, I think that it's meant for cream contour. It just doesn't specify that on the packaging. So I'm just assuming that it'd be okay if I use powder bronzer rather than creams. But it's not bad. It just... Okay, so this side I applied way more than this side, so... And this one feels like it's doing the same thing. Like, it's just so flimsy. But it's like, the brushes work good, but like if they're going to, like I wouldn't even mind it being $25 for all four if they would just like reinforce this a little bit more. Like the bristles work really nice, but this, it just like scares me that I'm gonna push too hard and it's gonna break, and then I'm out $16 when I could have had like 15 McChickens, you know? I'm going to bronze my forehead up here. Okay, I really like these brushes. I really like it. This is the part I'm scared about because it applied pretty well with the bronzer, but the blush is where it scares me, okay? So I'm gonna use the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. Just tap a little bit on there. Tap off the excess. Okay. It's not even bad! Oh my god! I did not think anybody was going to be able to make such cheap dupes for those stupid oval brushes, but they did! Saw these at Walmart, and I didn't buy them the first time I saw them because I was like, it's not gonna be worth it. It's not gonna be worth it, Brie. But it's worth it. It's freaking worth it. You can tell it's not really streaky or anything of that nature. It gives me really, really nice coverage, and it's really even coverage. It's not like more over here than less over here. It's really pretty. So my final thoughts on these new Moda brushes is, yes, God. Yes, God. Okay, hunty. If you have 16 extra dollars, you need to go to Walmart and you need to pick up these brushes because I really like them. Okay? The 801 brush for the foundation, it blends out really, really seamlessly. It's not streaky at all, and it didn't seem to have picked up a lot of product in the actual bristles itself. It seemed to just kind of like lay on the top of the bristles, which is really nice because you're not going to be wasting a lot of product. The only downfall to any of the brushes would be that you have to really be careful about how hard you're pushing, because just like by rubbing it on your face in just a normal pressure, you can kind of feel it get really flimsy in this area. So if you just have to be really gentle, or even just kind of hold it by the head like this and use it like that to avoid them breaking easily. And then the 802 brush, which is the second biggest, this is how it compares to the foundation brush. This one is the one that I used for the bronzer and the blush. I honestly was really scared to do it because I didn't know if it was just gonna go like that on my face, and I just have a big like streak of bronzer and blush. I don't know if that makes any sense, just like combing it back like you would your brows. I think that it works really well for powder bronzers and powder blushes. I might do a whole nother video on using these brushes with creams, but so far, like if you're a powder kind of girl, don't switch just because you got these brushes. I definitely say that they're totally fine for powders. I really like them. Brush was the 803. This one was supposed to be used for contour. That's what it says on the box, but its little sister here, 804, the really, really tiny baby one, it did not work out really well for spreading the concealer underneath my eyes because it was just way too small. So I went ahead and used this one for spreading concealer instead of for contouring. And I love it for concealer. You can definitely try it for contouring. It is the perfect size to do that. But as far as like your under eye concealer goes, I definitely recommend using the 803 over the 804. The bristles itself, so they're not as dense as these other ones because this has more in it, has more bristles in it, and this one has less, so it's going to be a little bit more flimsy. So that's why it didn't blend as well for me. So yeah, this one way denser than the 804, way better for under eye concealer than the 804. The 803 is for under eye concealer. So that's our trying new shit video for today. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Okay.